2020 has been a very exciting year for Bitcoin. The price has more than doubled, lots of new milestones have been reached, and 2021 should be even more exciting. The first thing we're keeping track of is institutional ownership. This has been on the increase for several years, but why are we watching this trend so closely? Well, if you recall, cryptocurrencies have come into existence in a little bit of an upside down fashion. Stocks and bonds, for example, tend to pass through large institutions before retail investors ever get involved, whereas cryptocurrencies were first pioneered by individuals. So when are the institutions coming? Well, we've seen family offices and hedge funds involved for several years, but this year sparked a new trend with corporations putting Bitcoin onto their balance sheet. The biggest example we saw was MicroStrategy. This is a publicly traded company that put $425 million of its treasury into Bitcoin. Clearly, they are bullish on Bitcoin's prospects. We've also seen other indicators too. Fidelity, for example, launched a large institutional-only fund. This represents one of the first mega companies that offer funds to institutions wading into the space. Lastly, you've seen Bitcoin futures open interest soar on the CME. All these are indications that institutions continue to wade in, and we expect that trend to continue in 2021. Another trend we're watching is accessibility. As new points of access get enabled, customers who may not have otherwise had access to Bitcoin now start to dabble. A couple of years ago, you may have seen Cash App and Robinhood make big announcements as their customers were enabled to access Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. This year, you had PayPal, who recently announced its 350 million users globally will now be able to buy, sell, or hold Bitcoin on its platform. They've just rolled this out, and people are starting to suggest that demand from PayPal could be responsible for as much as 70% of newly minted coins. If this trend continues, and we believe it will, this could have a powerful effect on cryptocurrency in 2021. ', 2020 was an amazing year as far as the creation of new money by the US government. With the coronavirus and the needed stimulus as a response, the supply of money really went through the roof. Now, we're all thankful for that as far as the economy goes, but what is its effect on cryptocurrency? Well, Bitcoin, for example, has been viewed by many and is starting to become accepted as a digital store of value. Something comparable to gold. What have we seen with gold prices? Well, they're up 40–50%. What have we seen with Bitcoin? It's more than doubled this year. So as 2021 unfolds, we will be watching the government, the stimulus, and taking into account how those inflationary pressures might affect cryptocurrency prices.